Fittest Experience went down this weekend in Austin, Texas. I think it's the 17th year that this competition's been run. So down to a well-oiled machine. If you missed it, that's cool. I got you covered. Fittest Experience this year, the TFX Championship. Not only were athletes fighting for a $4,000 first prize in the pro division, top 3 athletes on the men's and women's side were going to earn a spot to the TFX Invitational in May, which is an in-person qualifying event for the CrossFit Games. Let's kick it off with the women this time. Day 1, event 1, it was Caitlin Sanders who took the leader's jersey with the event 1 win by 1 second over Brittany Chestnut. Event 2, A to Z, which was a handstand walk into some triple touches and back again. It was 2024 TFX 6th place finisher Tracy Johnson who took the event. Johnson was only one of 4 women that were able to finish this event ahead of the time cap. After day 1, it was Caitlin Sanders who finished 5th at Crash Crucible in 2024 at the top spot, 5 points behind Sydney Waltz. Event 3, Barfay, 3 rounds of echo bike and burpees over a barrier, pretty similar to the CrossFit Games event this past summer. It was Haley Camphor. She had a 30-second lead over 2nd place, so we found our person who loved burpees and echo bike. Second event of the day, it was Hannah Black taking the event. She was the only athlete who finished under the time cap in a triplet that had ring muscle up, sandbag cleans, and sandbag squats. She was a CrossFit Games team athlete last year. And final event of day 2, it was Caitlin Sanders and Hannah Black tying for the event win. That gave them each their 2nd event win of the weekend. Well, on the overall leaderboard after 2 days, Caitlin Sanders had built up a pretty sizable 75-point lead over Hannah Black and Tracy Johnson going into the final day. To kick things off, we had Olay, which was a 1-rep max snatch event, and all highs on this one were on Hannah Black. She threw up 230 pounds, easily running away with the field. Got the link below if you want to catch that amazing lift. Thanks to her 3rd place in Olay, you had Amy Hosking. She hit 190 pounds. With that 3rd place, it pulled her ahead of Tracy Johnson for 3rd place on the podium going into the final event of the competition. In Pro Finals, which had a 50 wall ball buy-in along with 15 12-9 strict handstand push-ups and squat cleans, it was Tracy Johnson controlling her own destiny, taking the top spot in the event for her 2nd event win of the weekend. With the win in the final event, Tracy Johnson did enough to edge out Amy Hosking for the final podium spot. In 2nd, you had 2024 CrossFit Games team athlete Hannah Black. Thanks to her 3 event wins, she won the tiebreak over Johnson, and it was Caitlin Sanders wire to wire from the leader's jersey in event 1 to the overall podium. So congratulations to those 3 women for earning their spot at the TFX Invitational. Now let's get going with the men. 5th place finisher in the 2024 TFX, Arturo Torres. He got things going for the men with the event win in Runge Lunge Run. In the gymnastics chipper A to Z, it was CrossFit Games team athlete Casey Strong. He had a 10-second victory over Nikki Rogers. Not bad for only a 2-minute event. Both Strong and Torres had a 1st place and a 7th place finish on day 1, and that gave them a tie for the overall lead after the first day of competition. Day 2, Colt Caldwell took the 1st event. The TFX is Caldwell's 1st major competition with an elite field. Warrior event 2 of the day, that was won by Jace Peck. Peck, former CrossFit Games teen athlete, he was 17th in the 16 to 17 division back in 2021. And to end the day in pump track, it was Greg Gross. Gross broke his foot in quarterfinals last year, so all the bench press he did while healing his way back to the competition floor paid off with this one. He got the event win. At the end of day 2, Greg Gross's buddy, training partner Matt Brady with the overall lead. He had a 15-point lead over both Gross and Casey Strong going into the final day of competition. To kick things off in Olay in the max snatch, Jacob Marlowe, he took the event win. Marlowe at the 2024 West Coast Classic, he came in 4th in the snatch ladder behind Mertens, Fikowski, and Cole Grayshaber. So that guy can lift, and vaulted him up the standings. With 1 event left to go for the men, former ski racer Matt Brady had a 10-point lead ahead of Jacob Marlowe, and only 5 points behind Marlowe was Casey Strong, so the podium up for grabs going into the final event. It was Casey Strong who crossed the finish line 1st in the final event, and thanks to Elijah Hine, who finished 2nd, Strong had enough points to stay ahead of Marlowe and take the top spot on the podium. Marlowe ended up finishing 2nd thanks to his 3rd place in the final event. Matt Brady, he dropped down to third place after finishing fifth. For Matt Brady, who finished third, this is his second consecutive third place finish at the TFX Championship. So congratulations to those three guys. They've also punched their ticket to the TFX Invitational in May. And that's all I got for today. Take care and happy fitnessing.